Hello and welcome everyone. Today we have another replay from reddit.com/r/castit. But this is not going to be a regular 1 versus 1. No, this is going to be a free for all. And this replay was submitted by BoneCarlos, someone I have casted earlier on my channel, and he's currently in Platinum League. There are 2 platinum players in this free for all, and 2 are ranked. And in the bottom right side we have our red Terran player beside. Kinda cool there, skipping out on the E. And if we go to the top right side we have our purple Terran player Prode. And top left side we have our favorite BoneCarlos, our teal Protoss player. And bottom left side we have our blue Zerg player FFA. So there we are. This is going to be something new for me. A lot to keep track on. A lot of players, a lot of stuff going on. And we see early here from FFA an early pool coming down to apply some pressure, I suppose, to perhaps BoneCarlos or red Terran player beside. But since the map is quite big, these Zerglings, I don't know how much damage they're gonna do. Perhaps it's just for early defense and early queen. We'll see. 2 Zerglings on the way right now. You know, we'll see what he can make happen. But I don't think he's not gonna do a whole lot with these. Prode and beside finishing up their barracks at about the same time. No one's taken any gas, which tells me an early expand is coming up from both of them. A gas is coming down though for FFA, and might be looking to go for Zergling speed early. Banelings perhaps, I don't know. But he hasn't thrown down an expo yet, which we do see Prode do right now. That expo, of course. FFA, yep, going for 2 in gas right now, and it looks like he's got this build order quite well planned out. We see besides getting his expansion as well. BoneCarlos chrono boosting out his warp gate. It's got 2 gateways right now. One is a bit hidden over there. So yeah, another 3rd coming down for BoneCarlos. Zerglings, nope, they're not gonna do anything, and I don't know why he went for that early pool. He did not do anything with that. Could have just gone for an early hatch. He still hasn't thrown down an expansion. There he goes right now. FFA is gonna throw that down. There we go. Queen and hatchery now being started. 2nd queen for FFA, and 2 more Zerglings are on the way. He does get some map control, which is good. He could just put 1 ling on this watchtower right here and the other one over here, but we'll see what he makes happen. Command center coming down now for Prode, and the one for beside is about to finish up as well. BoneCarlos still hasn't added on his expansion, and he is the last one to do so. But it looks like he's actually going for a 4 gate. None of that expanding shit. But this probe is quite late out on the map to add on a pylon, which is gonna delay his push for a while. You know, it's not gonna be huge. He could just warp in once at home and then warp in at a forward pylon, but we'll see how it goes. It looks like it's gonna go for an attack on Probe. No, what's the name? Prode was it, not Probe. And Prode hasn't actually got a very large army. Let's look at the active forces right here. Prode is actually the one with the smallest army right now. He's only got 3 marines, 4 marines now currently, but he does have a bunker. Bunkers are great, especially with the repairs coming down. So we'll see what will happen. 6 more links coming out right now for what is the name, FFA, and a baning nest as well. Burrow too. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna go for some burrow play perhaps with the roaches later on, but we'll see. Burrow banelings perhaps as well. Now see 1 sentry, 3 stalkers, and 4 zealots coming in right now. Besides, still hasn't landed his expansion. It's just getting 2 works at a time currently. Double mute. But here we go. SCV's coming in trying to repair shit. Force field's coming down from BoneCarlos. This is good. He's gonna kill the bunker. Yes, he does. And now these 4 marines are dead. they can't do anything, they're dead. Command center trying to escape. I don't know. Supply depots being lifted. Should be adding on bunkers on the high ground. But nothing in production for him. And he's only got one barracks. Is this true? Yes, he went for the 111 with the expand. Nope, that marine is... Yep, nope. This is looking quite grim for Prode here. I don't know what he can make happen. So yeah, it looks like Prode is going to be eliminated quite early here from BoneCarlos. BoneCarlos eliminates him, of course. And we see Beside finally getting up his command center here. Attack Teal, he attacked me. Yeah, Prode, that ain't gonna work out. Ow. Ow. From BoneCarlos. Does actually manage to get one center there, Prode, but yeah, this is over for him. He's got 2 command centers, but he shouldn't really be able to stay alive. He's got a lot of money though. Might be able to get out a Banshee or something from the starport, and then, you know, I don't know. Perhaps he can get some stuff out. And by the way, BoneCarlos, I suppose you're watching this. I don't know if you're still watching, or anyone who watches this. What replay type of viewing do you prefer? Do you prefer this old style, or do you prefer this, you know, on the side a bit more? Why can't I click here? The fuck? Okay, I don't know. You know, what type of replay viewing do you prefer? I don't, to me it doesn't really matter, but you know, to the viewers it might. Zergling still coming out from Brafarok, and he doesn't seem to be very high level player. He does go for a spy right now, but he doesn't have enough gas, I would say. There he goes. He goes for that gas, so you know, he might have some understanding of the game at least. Command center from Prode is trying to stay alive. He's trying to, you know, just spread out as well as he can, try to stay alive. Besides, still not having that many SVs at this expansion. He's got a lot of bunkers up though, so it's quite safe. An armory coming down for him as well, and his third base is about to finish. Looks like he's going to go into mech actually. It's got a lot of factories right now, tech labs and reactors. So it looks like perhaps with a mine tank, with a couple of Hellbats perhaps. We'll see. Prode is actually still alive. He's producing SVs as well as he can. He's got 4 over here right now. And let's look at the units. He's got 4 in total. So yeah, he's quite dead. Twilight Council coming up from BoneCarlos, and Double Forge right now. I like this from him. Robo as well, and his expansion is up and running, though it is not fully saturated. APM for all players, 66 for Beside, Brafarok at 59, BoneCarlos 62, and Prode's 80, pushing 80 right there. So they all know how to play this game, I suppose. Which we can see that they are quite decent. But BoneCarlos, I think, is the highest level player here. Or they were 2 platinum, I suppose. But now Prode, yeah. I don't know what he's supposed to do here. The starport is gonna fly it into, yeah, he's gonna land over there, try to build a Banshee or something. He does actually have enough money for it, and enough supply as well, so he technically could build a Banshee without a problem. But 3 mutas coming out right now, and this way you need a whole lot more gas when going for mutas. 4 geysers are not going to be enough. And Brafarok should really have this 3rd base established already, as well as this 4th base up here. So, I guess just playing a bit cautiously, a bit safe. Transformation servers coming in, that is of course for the Hellbat Hellion transformation. It's useful when you build a lot of Hellions in the other game, try to get map control, and you want to turn them into a bit beefier units in the end. But I don't know why he got that now. He hasn't really had any Hellions out on the map. Prode trying to build Widow Mines, but this gets shuts down. He cancels them immediately, lifts off, and this is gonna burn down, unfortunately. Beside, yeah, still going for his mech. He's turtle up, turrets everywhere, sensor towers. This is some old school mech right here. Mech has been around for a long time. 27 SVs on his mineral line, on his expansion, so that's a bit oversaturated. But his 3rd base is just about to be... Doesn't he have an extra? Yeah, he's got this one already. Why not fly it down? Don't see the reason not to. BoneCarlos hitting the starports, and Prode, yep, he's mining. He's, you know, still alive and kicking, I suppose. BoneCarlos got his own third base up, and Brafarok has got quite a large muta clump. Now Prode is gonna spot this. Woo! Just, oh, that was awful. A lot of alarms going off, warnings and stuff. Prode hiding an expansion right now, and he does actually have a Banshee out here. No cloak for him though. He's gonna survive without that. Attack teal blue. Attack teal. Let's see if he does it. We see the Mutaflock here is chilling currently. There he goes. He goes right now. No, let's follow the Mutaflock. Hey! Jesus. Why can't I click? This is so fucked up. Alright, here he goes in. Brafarok gets a lot of probe kills. I don't think this works. No, that only works in 1 versus 1, so we can't have that up. Workers killed. Oh, BoneCarlos is losing a lot of probes here. This is quite awful. Oh no, that Banshee's going down. Unfortunate there for Prode. He lost his last attacking unit, I think that was. Army. Now he's got 1 Banshee. Another Banshee, I suppose. Trying to harass over here, but oh, this is risky. 275 movement speed versus the 295 of the Stalkers. So they are faster. You mad, Teal? Prode is, okay. I guess that's one way to put it. Not as much as you, buddy. That is true. Prode is actually dead completely. There is no way for him to come back, really. His hidden expansion has been spotted by Beside, was it? Oh Jesus, this army is, I mean, alright. Bit too much static D perhaps, turrets and stuff, but it's necessary really when you're playing mech, because you don't really have a lot of anti-air. Watch your back. Prode is being a bit cocky here. See what he can make happen here. He's gonna lose the Banshee. Nope, keeping it alive. He's gonna lose it quite soon, I suppose. Another hit, and he's got no way of repairing this, so just these few hits are eventually going to kill that Banshee. Let's look at what Brafarok is up to. He's got Banelings and Zerglings, but his bases are so late. And let's look at the units. 58 is a V, 56, 42, and a 1. So they are a bit undersaturated, especially Brafarok. For all these bases, he should have a lot more workers, perhaps 75 about right now. Oh, can his Widowmine get a hit? Nope, it's too slow, but oh, Brafarok. Zerglings do not counter Hellbats and tanks. Just a pro tip there. Prode running away. He's got 1 SV left, and now you're not gonna win. Ha ha ha. I think Prode is kind of upset actually. He got owned pretty hard, to be honest. And if this base were to die, he's got a supply depot over here as well. Let's see if BoneCarlos is gonna spot it. No, it's just out of vision for him. But Prode is alive still. He's got 1 base up and 1 command center. And this starport is going to fall. It's going to burn down either way. So no reason to attack that. Teal expanding above you, blue. I mean, Prode really hates BoneCarlos right now. There are a lot of mutas out here from Brafarok, but I don't know what they are going to do really. But there isn't a lot of anti-air for Beside actually, so it might be able to get some damage done. There are turrets of course, and a couple of Vikings. Mad, yeah, so mad. Yeah, Prode doing his thing. Vikings moving out, and this base is going to get shut down pretty hard. Hope he kills it. Prode is so annoying right now. There we go. You mad, bruh? Yeah, lift it up versus Viking. That's clever. Slump and burning. Ha! Prode was defeated indeed, and he left the game. So let's see if BoneCarlos can make this happen. Prode did not think BoneCarlos was going to win, but we'll see. I feel like BoneCarlos has got a quite decent chance in this game. He's got +3/+3, but he's got no weapons upgrade. He's got observer speed as well. So, you know, he is getting into the late game quite well. Ghost Academy coming up right now. He's still talking shit to me. Okay, so I guess he wrote in private chat some shit to BoneCarlos, and that's just the way some people play. Okay, a recall from there. Okay. Guess you could just move your army, BoneCarlos, but alright. Those Zerglings are not upgraded at all, so the likelihood of them killing off your base was quite slim. Henny's moving in, cleaning up a creep tumor. A couple of drones coming down. Oh, going down rather. Mutas coming in, and these Hellions have to get out of here. They are faster than Mutas though, so they got that going for them, which is nice. Banelings coming to intercept. Nope. Oh, this is so hard to follow. I gotta have to use some sheets. Control F. Oh, a Widowmine hit, damaging those Mutas by quite a bit, killing off a Zergling as well. Oh, this. That's some turtle shit right there. You cannot engage into that. The Hellions have found BoneCarlos' hidden base over here in the top right side. Nice block there with the stalkers, killing them off. BoneCarlos doing quite well, I would say. But High Templars is something I would suggest. High Templars are quite good versus, you know, Mutas of course and Zerglings, but they're also good versus Mech. So I would suggest perhaps a few more Immortals and High Templars. Storm is really good in every scenario, basically. Besides, you should really take a few more expansions the way BoneCarlos is doing. I feel like that is the way to play, since there isn't a lot of aggression out on the map. But here we see BoneCarlos is maxed right now, and he's gonna go for an attack. He's got +1 attack right now, and +3/+3 shields and armor. He's got a lot of Archons as well, but I would really like to see High Templars. Now we see the Zerglings coming in, and this is not gonna be pretty. All the Zerglings going down, and no, that is not the way you wanna use your Zerglings. Oh, there we see the High Templars. There are a few of them actually. I missed them entirely, but I'd like to see more. I love my Templars. Okay, let's see here. Vikings coming in. Mutas are actually quite decent versus Vikings, but they are non-upgraded. The Mutas are. Vikings getting some map control, and the Beside has actually got a lot of minerals currently. So we can afford to lose a couple of units, you know, just trade. Let's look at the money from Brafarok's got even more. What about BoneCarlos? No, BoneCarlos is keeping it low, continuing to mass expand. That is good. It's always good to mass expand to keep your money low if you're maxed already. Can BoneCarlos catch these Vikings? He doesn't have blink, unfortunately. Nope, BoneCarlos, where are you going? Nope, you're going the wrong way. Oh, okay, I guess BoneCarlos is a bit smarter than I am. Damaging another Viking, and oh, this is not gonna get nice. I hope he's getting much call with this entire army, because Brafarok is moving in right now to try to pick off the 4th base. Oh no, that was not a good recall right there. Okay, photon overcharge coming off as well, and somehow they managed to scare the Mutas off. But now the Mutas are going for the natural of BoneCarlos instead, and they are going to get that Nexus. There's no way for that to stay alive, since the entire army for BoneCarlos is gone. Tag team, nope. So I guess BoneCarlos was wondering if they were teaming up. They are not. This base is going to stay alive due to the photon overcharge, I suppose, but Brafarok could just pick that off if he wanted to. He's got a big army, and you know, he can afford to lose it. He's got a lot of money, as I stated earlier. Now see High Templar coming in, and this is nice. Now Storm, nope, no Storm. That would have been a nice Storm. Really nice. Okay. So BoneCarlos 177 armor supply right now. Let's look at the probe. It's only got 35 probes. That is way too low. He is barely mining right now. That's why these bases are also non-saturated basically. He hasn't got any of them saturated. So a couple of more probes I would like to see from you, BoneCarlos. 3 Mutas and 7 Corruptors coming in right now. He's got Blinker Research, which is very good. Another Storm coming down, dealing a lot of damage to the Mutalisks. I like Storms a whole lot. He's got to target down the rocks there. Got a bit of a misclick from Bafarok. But I don't know how he's gonna take down these Protoss Death Ball. Nope, these Mutas just dying. A Ghost coming in here trying to nuke. Alright, I guess he doesn't know that there's no base there. Gonna kill off Cryptuma, which is nice, I suppose. BoneCarlos right now is moving in though, is pressing up this ramp, though not the most efficient way. There we go. The nuke has landed. Did kill off the Cryptuma. Very, you know, using the money the right way, you know. Not wasting any money. Muta's coming into the Protoss Death Ball and dying off immediately. And now BoneCarlos is just crushing through here. There is no way for Bafarok to stay alive, basically. But now we see Beside moving out. Bafarok trying to do some damage, but no, all these Vikings, they're just too many of them. And Beside should really be pushing out right now, because BoneCarlos' army is of course not at home and doesn't have a Manship Core with him, so we can't recall. But I do think BoneCarlos' army is stronger than Beside's is. Even though Beside is maxed, I think BoneCarlos got a better army composition. So we should be able to win that fight. And where is his army? Just so little stuff from him. Only got 6 tanks, 22 Vikings. I feel like this army is not great at all. It's got 14 Widow Mines, but they're all at home. So they are not going to do a whole lot in this engagement. Coming up right now. Nice Archon shot from the Vikings, dealing a lot of splash damage. And the Archons are now moving in. Blink Stalkers coming in as well. Could be blinking around to try to pick up these tanks. Now the Vikings are looking for these Colossi, but they are in the back right here, coming in from the right side. And the Vikings have landed. BoneCarlos is going to push through this army without a problem. The tanks are dealing quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Just too much stuff from BoneCarlos. And there we are. Protoss A move, yeah. Beside, okay, I like to see his micro on that. I'm sure it was a lot greater than BoneCarlos. Now that was irony. And now Bafarok should just get out. There's no reason for him to stay in this game. He's rebuilding a hatchery in the main base, and he does have a couple of Mutas harassing in BoneCarlos' main base as well. But 5 Stalkers warping in should be able to deal with this, since they are so well upgraded. A blink. Oh, guess 1 Muta. That is very good. And Bafarok, what are you doing? What are you doing in this game? Should just get out. Banshee from Prod finally dies off. Really? You gotta stay in this game? Yeah, I agree with BoneCarlos. It's quite annoying to deal with. Bafarok. Get out, bro. He's got 6k minerals though, so if he had a lot of drones, which, by the way, he does not. He doesn't have a single drone. Could have mass expanded, which would have been very nice, but he can't do that right now. He's got 4 Mutas. How many other? 5. 5 with the +1/+1. Oh, God. Now it's gonna hide up in the corner. That is very nice. That's a great move right there. And this base doesn't even have minerals close to it, so I don't know why I expanded over there. He's gonna build the drones, I suppose. Try to expand a bit more. Oh, sorry. A bit tired. Oh, okay, let's get back in it. Bafarok moving around. Getting another probe. Photon overcharge is gonna go off, yes. And the Corruptor is going to fall. There we go. Only 5 minutes remaining right now. No Corruptor with this army. And Stalkers hunting them down. Can they get 1 Muta? Blink, blink, blink. I guess it wasn't cooldown. Oh, 1 Muta falls. Now there are only 4 left. No warping on the high ground, so these Mutas are going to stay alive for a bit longer. But now BoneCarlos is going to find this base, and as soon as it falls, Bafarok will be eliminated. Here we go, BoneCarlos moving in, +3, +3, +2. Very nice upgrades from him. And this base is dead. Bafarok was defeated, and BoneCarlos was victorious. Great work, BoneCarlos. No free-for-alls are kind of rare nowadays, but they're great fun if you do end up finding one. So yeah, good work. Submit more games. I've casted I think one game of you previously, So, you know, just keep on giving them replays. Always nice to see. Alright, nice game. Well played. GG.